Hello everybody and welcome to Favorite Rugby Beyond Favorite Sports for today's Sharks versus Stormers preview. And what a match this could be, because I'll tell you what, the Sharks side is looking very, very good. And John Plumtree was speaking earlier in the week about the fact that he hasn't been able to pick the pack, pick the team he'd like to. And whilst he does have a couple of injuries, no Vincent Koch, for example, no Eben Etzebeth, no Grant Williams on this match day 23, this Shark side has got everything it needs to beat the Stormers, to be honest. And it's about time we start seeing the Shark side as for what they could and should be, and not for what they've been so far this season. Having said that, it's not a bad Stormers side, although lacking a lot of their big name players. You know, still no France Mahova, for example. No David Willems, who's currently on holiday. A couple of players that they are missing. And so, whilst not the strongest Stormer side, it's a good Stormer side, and they welcome back a couple of big names as well, as do the Sharks, who welcome back a very big name into their 23. Now, before we look at the two teams, please do smash the like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. We'll start with the Sharks, who are hosting the game, and if we look at that, pretty still stat from an international talent point of view. In the front row, Reteko Vaditwe or Oxenche will start next to Fez Mbata and Honor Jacobs. In the second row, the injury to Eben Smith means that Leroux Roots will get an opportunity, very nice player to be able to call upon, next to Gebrand Krobler, who I really do rate. James Bend will start the number 6 jersey. He's been very good recently, actually, and he'll be next to Lapis Labuschagne and Pepsi Buthelezi. The big news is that they will have the likes of a Vincent Chatuka to bring on in the second half in that back row. So maybe not the strongest pack, you know, if you start adding an Etzebeth in there, MBONAMBI start to start, Vincent Koch in that front row, Vincent Chatuka sticking with a Noche, can get stronger, obviously, but it's not a bad pack by any means. And then it's the backline, shall we? So Jaden Henderson will start next to Currie Bosch, who has continued to be backed. Very excited to see, though, when he does get replaced the second half by Sia Masuku, how that goes. Maximum Pimpy, Werner Koch, the two wings. In the centres, Francois Venter next to Lekanya. No more Rowan Janssen van Rensburg, who has officially signed a deal in Japan. And from what we understand, will play no further part in this season. Apele Fassi will start at full back. Off the bench, big news. MBONAMBI is back and will make his first appearance of the URC season after that injury he sustained in the Rugby World Cup final. He's next to Instuka Kuno and Kuni Oosthuizen in that reserved front row, so an all Springbok reserve front row. And then we've got Hiram Andrews, Vincent Chatuka to call upon for the rest of the scrum there. Bradley Davis will cover scrum half. Sia Masuku is set to get his first Sharks appearance. Why it's taken so long, I have no idea. The fact that his name was spelled wrong in the initial press release probably sort of shows you how much they currently rate him at the moment. I think he should have been given a chance months ago. In fact, I would have liked to have seen them start him from the beginning of the season, because I really do rate him. I think he's a tremendous fly half. I think he's everything they've been missing, and I think we might see that this weekend. And then got Pio Gianti, who's had a little bit sort of hot and cold games, had a couple of nice games, but a bit slow to get back to things, as he was always going to be after not playing for 4 years. But you've got to keep giving him game time, because there's a breakthrough player of the year, world breakthrough player of the year in there that you've got to try and get out. If we didn't look at the Stormers, Netley Bashir will captain the side. He's in the front row of Joe Sturb and Addy from Mark next to him. In the second row, the usual combination of R.J. Smith next to Ruben van Heerden. Such a good lock combination. Probably one of the best, if not the best, in the country at the moment. And then big news that Evan Roos is back, but will not don the 8. He will be in the number 7 jersey. Hashima Diamani sticking with the number 8 jersey. He's just become undroppable, and especially at 8th man. And Martha Tennyson will start at 6. No Dion Free for the Stormers this weekend. Paul DeBet will partner Yuri Matia, who gets an opportunity. No Mike Leibach, no Dane Vincent. A lot of Springboks being arrested this weekend by the Stormers. Those two players not involved. Leland Zas, Ben Loader, the two wings. Good to see Ben Loader back. I think he's been a good signing for the Stormers, and add a lot of experience over there. In the centre, Sasha Feinberg and Gomazulu will partner Solomon Hartzenberg, so a very young centre pairing going up against Francois Venter and Nakanya of the Sharks. I don't think I actually mentioned, but so very much experience versus youth, you know, previous generations versus, well, current generations versus the future generations, really. Warwick Galant, who's also been a bit hot and cold this season at fullback. The Stormers will be hoping that he can get back to his best before the end of the season, or the season run, because John Dobson's been quite transparent about the fact that their tour at the beginning of the season has kind of put them back in a few steps across the season, and they now need to sort of make up for it. If you look at the bench, it is Andre Hugo Venter, Steve Tolly, Brock Harris as the reserve front row. Salman Murat, very big name there. future Stormers, or even current Stormers, the captain, really, Ontario. He'll make his return from injury there. There's a player there if he can just stay fit. I'm very much hoping that he can get an extended run. Ben Jason Dixon, who's been in red hot form as well. Then you got Herschel Yankees, Wonder Steele Similani, set for a Stormers debut, and Angelo Davids. They do have the luxury of having a Sash Famer Gomazulu who can play at 10, as well as Watercalant if really need be. As a result, there's no natural sort of fly half replacement on the bench. Also, in terms of players who can play at fullback, Famer Gomazulu can go to fullback. Yuri Mattia probably can play fullback. Similani as well can actually go to fullback. So there's quite a lot of options there off the Storm, off the bench of the Stormers, but still option to go with a 5-3 split, which we don't actually often see from John Dobson. So the match is at the Shark Tank, which gives them home advantage. Not that it's meant much for them so far this URC season. But the question is, can they get the job done? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. We will be live for this match tomorrow, so join us on the watch along. Please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steve, and I'll chat to you soon.